the receiver question.
Yeah.
Mike's fallen in love with just the three amigos right now of Nelson, Cobb, and Adams, and kind of just staying with them, especially when they're in no huddle. He is resistant to substituting at all.
I get that.
I get that,
Yeah.
but let's sprinkle maybe in a little Abradaris. I thought he proved himself more than all of the other guys behind him or around him in the depth chart than anyone.
Yeah. I don't know. I understand sticking to your ways and waiting for it to work, but at some point, you got to switch things up. Give a different receiver a shot out there just to see what happens. Let a guy bring a little fire to the offense, or if the passing game's not working, rely on the run game. You got two running backs that can both carry the load, start hammering the ball. Just to switch it up. That's all. Try something different. If something's not working, why keep doing it?
And what was really amazing was all through the preseason, and they started every first two possessions.
All they did was
6,
run.
7 runs in a row, and that's all we heard was we are going to, really run the ball. So what do? First snap of the game from your own 9. You're backed up. The crowd's going absolutely nuts. It's not as loud as the Dome, but it's close. But it's loud. But they were nuts, and they throw the little flare to Devontae Adams, and he coughs it up, and then completely confused Al Michaels from what I understand.
Look at Pittsburgh yesterday. D'Angelo Williams, backup running back, 30-plus carries, 130 yards. Just keep hammering him. LeGarrette Blount with the Patriots, 29 yards. Yeah, a lot of those runs are 1 or 2 yards, but suddenly
for some
you
reason
break
or
one
another,
off.
Lacey will probably get up to 15 to 20 and then to 25 maybe as he works their way through the season. But Mike talks the run game all the time.
I know.
And he just doesn't stick with the run game because he's enamored with a pretty good quarterback.
Oh, very good.
And he's also enamored with the creativity he puts into the game plan of these multiple receiver sets, no huddle, empty formations, and then route combinations and things like that to create matchups.
Yeah.
That's where he really thinks he is good at it, but it just hasn't been good.
Yeah, and it's worked in years past. Obviously, the offense as a whole barely worked last season for many different reasons.
There were a variety of reasons.
I'm a little surprised that they've gotten off to this slow of a start. I really thought it would have been clicking a little bit better early on.
What's different? Lane Taylor for Josh Sitton. And have we really missed Josh Sitton in 2 games?
I don't know. It's still such a small sample size.
It's a sample size, but I don't think is as pronounced as everyone thought it was going to be.
Right.
So that's not it. But again, just dysfunction. Again, field position is hurt. Accuracy has been an issue.
It has been
from Aaron.
It has been.
And
look, Minnesota's a very good defense, but they're not the Denver Broncos Super Bowl winning defense.
No, they're not. But I will venture this: they will be top 5 in most every category this year. That is a really good defense.
It is very good.
And they were missing their top corner.
Yeah.
And yet the Packers could not exploit it to the degree the Vikings exploited Green Bay's secondary without its top corner.
Terrence Newman
figure.
has been in the league how many seasons now?
Yeah.
And then Waynes wasn't doing anything. You should have been able to expose those two DBs more than you did.
They just couldn't do it. Maybe there is something to this receiving
and
core
still
that
waiting
they
to
can't
see Jared Cook become a bigger part of the passing offense.
What's he got? 6 catches on the season, maybe? How many has he got? 5 for 38. And we were all laughing at Richard Rodgers' per catch average. Well, Richard Rodgers is double per catch average of Jared Cook so far. So go figure.